everyone, welcome to my channel Pure Biology, and this is my channel. I am Tapushi Kaurmuka. And before going to the topic, first I have to say that I was busy in this week, so that's why I couldn't upload any videos. Okay, so for that I say sorry. Okay, today's topic is mimicry. And before explaining about that mimicry, I want to say that I explained Batesian and Mullerian mimicry separately in my channel. And today I just explained about all types of mimicry without Batesian and Mullerian mimicry. And I give my Instagram link in my description box. Okay, in every videos, because before that I haven't Instagram, but I start my Instagram account, and you can follow there. And you have any questions then about any topic, you say in that Instagram, and obviously you can comment in my videos, or how much like you this type of videos, or what kind of topics you want to understand, you can say. Okay, let's start today. This is the mimicry. First we know that mimicry is actually adaptive one kind of features, and this is followed by the animals. Okay, there are first you have to understand there are two types of animals. One is model and another is mimic. Model is the original one, and the mimic that follow the original one. Okay, so mimicry, if you define about the mimicry, this is actually perfectly harmless animal resemblance in its color and shape with a well protected species. This phenomenon is called the mimicry. Here I mention that the animals not mimic only like the animals. Some animals are there, we learn here. They follow the shape and color like the plants also. Clear? So first, this is the mimicry, and here the types. Okay. The first one is the protective mimicry. Okay. This is the protective mimicry, and you can obviously understand what is the meaning of protection. That means that animals need protection from the other animals, and that's why they mimic with just like a particular plants or a particular other type of animals that are not in danger. Okay, that are not in danger. So this is the protective mimicry. Okay, and this affords the protection to the mimic. This affords the protection to the mimic. Next one, within this protective mimicry, there are two types. One is the concealing and another is warning. Concealing means they hide. Animals try to hide from other animals that create any dangerous situation. Clear? So that means the concealing mimicry. Okay? And the animals try to conceal themselves. And this is the example of walking sticks. This is the example of walking sticks, and you obviously can understand that stick means one kind of twig, okay, or plant twig. This is walking sticks, another kind of insect, and they mimic just like a twig. Okay, they mimic just like a twig. And if I get more time, I try to see you this type of animals here. Okay. Next, the warning. Warning mimicry means that animals try to warn the others. Okay, animals try to warn the others. That means when the animals remain in dangerous situation, either they try to conceal or they try to show that this one is also ferocious than the attacking animal. Clear? So this is the warning mimicry, and example is that monarch butterfly. This monarch butterfly actually unpalatable. That means there is, and these are butterfly, these are birds, mainly birds are predator of this butterfly. Clear? So monarch butterfly, these are very unpalatable or not tasty, you can say, and they mimic like the viceroy or the palatable one. And what is this? You think that how is that possible, the unpalatable one that like the palatable one? So there is a risky situation. Obviously butterfly cannot understand which one is the palatable and which one is the non-palatable, and they obviously attack the non-palatable one as a palatable butterfly. Clear? So there is, as it is warning mimicry, that means the animals or these butterflies, they actually warn the butterfly that you don't take this type of species because this is unpalatable when you taste. Okay, but before tasting it, you just think this is palatable. That means you think these animals try to say the birds that actually this is unpalatable when you taste it, and before tasting you think that this is the palatable and you just take it as a food, but after taking you think that this is unpalatable. So never target this type of butterflies or this type of species. Clear? And in that situation what happened, both type of species, this is unpalatable and another is the palatable, both become safe. Clear? So this one is the warning. The next one is the aggressive. Aggressive mimicry is what? The resemblance with the object of the environment may not be for protection but for aggression. Here we learn about the protection. This one is not. Okay, this one is not. We learn here the mimicry is necessary for protection. No, mimicry is necessary not for only protection. They show the aggression or they show the aggressive behavior. Clear? So the resemblance with the object show the aggressiveness. Clear? One kind of fish, that is the sea dragon. This looks like the seaweed. Okay, this looks like the seaweed, and by which it shows the aggressive behavior. Okay, and helps the mimic in catching the prey. And by this way mimic actually catch the prey. Actually here the mimic played the role of predator. They need food or they have to catch the prey for getting the food, and that's why they show the aggressiveness by this mimicry. Okay, so this is the aggressive mimicry. C is the conscious mimicry. Some animals, they exhibit the conscious imitation and on the approach of danger behaves like dead. It is very easiest way for behaving like the dead animals. So it is seen generally actually the hard-bodied beetles. Some type of beetles, they, you know, the beetles have the hard body, and when any animals attack or try to capture the beetles, they just fall down or drop down like the pebble. Okay, like the pebble. So this is the conscious mimicry. Okay. Next one, the sexual mimicry, and it is actually one kind of mimicry. Here in nature, the female animals, they need for more protection than the males. Okay, because during laying the eggs, if some animals catch them from the backside, it is too tough for them for the protection. Okay, so it is one reason, and another reason, it is very tough to fly in the air or with carrying the eggs. Okay, because their flight becomes very slow when they carry the eggs. So that's why they need the extra protection, and this is called the sexual mimicry. Okay, and here this is the example that some European yellow moth, actually the male moth, they mimic like the females of same species. Species have the same species. Suppose you take the examples of the yellow moth. This is one type of species, and they have the male and female both type of animals. So what happens here? The male individuals, they look like the female one, okay, and that's why they try to save the female species, female individual in the species. Clear? Next one is the parasitical. Parasitical means here it takes the form of an astonishing the resemblance between the host and its parasite. Okay, and this is seen in some type of animals. They actually show the, they actually imitate like them, like either the host or the parasite, not the host, not the parasite, between any character of the host and the parasite. Okay, this is one kind of mimicry, and there is one kind of example is the spider, that is the Myrmidon. Okay, this is scientific name. You just see, I think, saying Myrmidon spider looks like ant. Okay, Myrmidon spider, it is one kind of spider that looks like an ant. Okay, so this is the parasitical, and another type of last one is here also. I explain you after that. So what is parasitical? You can understand. It takes the form of an astonishing resemblance between, not like the host and not like the parasite, just resemblance between the host and the parasite. Clear? So these are the types of the different mimicry, and with the examples you can see, and you just check out the images of these examples in Google. Obviously I try to see you the images, but this is black and white. So if you see the original and the colorful examples, you can just search these examples in Google and you can see. Okay, clear? And another type of mimicry I explain after that. The last one is the egg mimicry. Egg mimicry means, in case of some birds, they have same type of eggs. Different type of birds, but egg is same type of, like color, shape, size, etc. So that's why one kind of bird, they select the nest of another kind of bird for laying the eggs, or before changes into the young ones, the egg remain within the other bird's nest, and the other bird cannot identify this is their eggs or the other ones, that one actually laid the eggs within their nest. Clear? So here this is very important example is the cuckoo or the quail. Okay, their eggs very similar to the egg of the crows, and the cuckoo, they cannot make their actually nest, and that's why they lay eggs in the nest of the crow, and crow generally cannot identify these eggs are the eggs of the quail or the cuckoo. Okay, but when the eggs after changing into the young ones, it remain within the nest, but when the size of the young ones become increases, the crows, they can identify which one their young ones or the other parts. Yeah, so at that time they totally separate the young ones from their nest, you can say their nest. Okay, so this is the egg mimicry. Okay, and or territory, you can say. This is the egg mimicry, and now we learn what is the causes. What are the causes of the mimicry? Causes of mimicry, actually main causes, that is according to wise man, scientist, he said the natural selection is the important factor for the mimicry. Actually, before going to natural selection, again we have to go the mutation, the sudden mutation of the animals, or due to some environmental changes, some characters remain. First, describe about the mutation. Due to the mutation, any new character grow within the animal's body, and if it's naturally selected or if it is selected by the environment, then this character remains within their body, and that's why the mimic animals can grow. It is one cause, you can say. Second one, you can say that the dominant and the recessive genes, okay, dominant and recessive gene. So somehow the dominant gene, that is very advantageous, okay, and the recessive gene, these are the disadvantageous. So suppose sudden mutation is occurring and the genes that develop within the individual's body, if it is very advantageous that this gene remain within the animals or individual's body as the dominant gene, okay. If the gene that produced or that created or by the mutation that present within the individual's body, it is very disadvantageous, then it becomes recessive. Yeah, it becomes recessive. This is another reason for getting the mimicking animals. And fourth one is the adaptation. Adaptation is what? If some environmental changes, suppose environmental changes, due to some environmental changes, few features that present or that occurs within the individual's body for this environmental changes. Actually, for surviving the individuals with the environment, these changes occur, or suitable, or for the individuals, they try to accustom with the environmental changes, and that's why the new character can grow. So this is another kind of cause, you can say. That's why the mimic animals be produced or be seen in the environment. These are the actual causes. That's why mimic and the model, both individuals that are seen in the environment. Next we learn that the conditions under which the mimicry is effective. Which are the conditions, or what are the conditions in such a situation the mimic animals can develop or can remain within the environment? First condition is model should be more abundant. You first know that what is model and what is mimic. Model should be more abundant, must be maximum within the environment than a mimic. This is one situation or one condition. Second one, models and mimic inhabit in the same area. They must have to remain within the same area. If you see model is here, that means in India, and mimic is in the USA, so mimicry is not explained in such a way. Okay, that is another reason. Okay, so here the models and mimic, both type of animals, they have to inhabit in the same area. Okay. Third one is the models possess such colors that is easily recognized. Okay. The mimic that follow the models, that kind of models only, which are easily visible or which are easily recognized by their colors. Clear? Fourth one is the mimicry affects only external appearance, and so it is effective which are hunt by the sight. So mimic animals, they actually follow the model animals. Okay, this is very helpful to them, but the mimic features or the mimicry is the feature that is totally the external feature or the external appearance. Okay, so here is no internal similarities. So actually the external appearance in case of mimic animals, that are the same external appearance like the model animals. So it is effective when any predator, they hunt the mimic animals by their sight. Okay, by their sight. So it is helpful for the mimic that to give to not they take the protection from the predators, okay, because predators cannot identify, because actually predators, they can hunt the mimic or the models, any thing, so by the sight, okay. So sight is very important. If it is hunted by the sight, so that means this is very helpful for them. Mimicry is very helpful for the mimic animals. Those are actually look like the model animals. So it is very very puzzle to the actually the predators. They cannot recognize easily the mimic one. So this is the mimicry, and here I think you can see you can see this one is the caterpillar. I explained this example in the protection mimicry, that this is walking stick. You can see this is one type of example, and second type of another kind, you see that this is A is the viceroy and B is the monarch, I think so. A is the viceroy and B is the monarch, and you can see the similarities of both type of butterflies. Here, this is you just see as a black and white. So you just check out in the images of the Google. You can get the colorful images from there. So today I told about everything, the mimicry, and I think you can understand it properly. Okay, thank you. And you just if this topic is very helpful to you, must be you just give one like and share and subscribe my channel. Okay, thank you.